Yo, what is happening, guys? Welcome back to another Spirit Extra channel. Of course, we're back for another reaction. Now, today we are back with another Nazi C reaction, and yes, it is a non-Nazi C music reaction. It is a Nazi C interview. We already did one where he got interviewed on, I think, Hot 97, and they asked him all the questions about his latest mixtape, which was the Ivyson one. This one, it is on the radar, and as y'all know, I think the last Nasty C reaction I did was his freestyle on the radar, which was about 2-3 months ago. And this must have been him getting interviewed right after doing that. So they might talk about that freestyle, how he thought of it, all this and that, which will be interesting. But yes, before we get into it, as always, hope you all have an amazing day. If you're not, especially shit the fuck around, start have an amazing day. Always trying to spread positive vibes, entertain, have fun on this channel, because that's what it's all about. It's all about the fun and the vibes. But Nasty C on the radar interview. He talks Def Jam, upcoming album, and all of that. But hey, let's get it. Let him go for it. You're good to roll.
Yes, sir, baby. On the radar radio, yo, special guest in the building. His new project is out right now. He is here before his flight, literally in like 2 hours. Nasty is in the building, my guy.
What's up, G?
What's up, bro?
Oh, he said before his fight.
Man,
I was like, who the
thank you
fuck
for
is he
coming here
fighting?
before
What?
your flight.
Of course.
I know we on a time crunch, but we gonna get you here. We gonna get this interview done. We gonna
Yes,
get
sir.
you rapping, and we gonna get you on that flight to LA.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
You've been
Oh, shit, so
traveling
he
a
hasn't
lot
done the
lately,
rap
bro.
yet?
Mm-hmm.
Here, LA.
Yeah. I've been in LA for a little bit, finishing off the album. Yeah, then I came here, kind of just like networking and stuff like that. Press for the mixtape.
When was the last time you were home?
About
so
a month
the
ago. I mean, I was
mixtape
home before I
hasn't
went to
been
LA.
released.
Oh, okay.
Or has
yeah.
it? I don't know.
So you haven't been spending too much time here. Well, I mean, some time in America, but not like too much time.
Yeah, not too much.
Too much time. Well, the tape's out now.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
well,
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Tell me about this project, man. Like, what was the inspiration for it? It's been a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I know the fans been waiting for this one too.
Yeah, man. This project was really just to say thank you to all the people that came to
You
the
said
tour
this
that
in
we
the
just
other
did. We
interview
just came
too.
off
You
of
explained it.
not so long ago, a couple months ago, like 2 months ago. And the artists that participated also, the artists that came on the bill and stuff like that. It's just to give something to the fans for them to eat up while we get ready for the second leg of the tour. Pretty
Word.
much. Yeah.
Because you mentioned like, okay, so you said when you were in LA, you were working on the album. Were you talking about this or like
No,
another?
no,
type
no. I'm
project?
working on my album.
Album.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, an
okay, so
album,
two separate
album.
things.
Two
Okay.
separate
So the
things.
mixtape
Yeah.
is out now.
Okay.
Yep.
Was this
full
mixtape was
album?
you working on while you were on tour? Is that why?
Yeah, but also just because people had never really seen any like me and the artists that were on the tour, they'd never really seen us perform together or do music together, really. Do you know what I mean? So this is kind of
People
just
inside, I
to
heard
give
there
them
was
something
one, I
new,
heard
so
it
that
was-
when we do the second leg, they get to see us performing on stage together, which is something that's kind of rare in SA type thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
South Africa, where I'm from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty cool that you're adding that like little extra spice to it too, because it's
Yeah.
like, okay, we on this tour together now, right?
Mhm.
And then now we could actually like, I'm sure it's like Bing, one artist, then another one, then another one, then
so,
another one.
see,
but
that's
now
how it was.
you could kind of have like a little combined set type shit too.
Yeah, make it special, man.
That's fire, man. That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
I feel like
is.
American artists gotta think of some shit like that too. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's
man,
actually,
that would be really dope. Cause it's like people come there for all these different types of artists. They're not just there for me
Right.
or any other artist. You know what I mean? They're there to see everybody pretty much, and they love us all. So for them to see us on stage at the same time, would
Yeah,
just be
combined.
insane.
Like,
Where's the second leg of the tour hitting?
kinda
Starting
like
off
a
in Johannesburg. That's
final
the
show.
first confirmed date right now.
Fire.
Yeah, 22nd of October, and then we're just gonna keep adding dates and just spread out.
You know, I've always like wanted to go to South Africa too, because my ex had gone out there ways back, and she would always she went on like a 2-3 week trip out there, and she would send me all these pictures and all like these different things that she was doing. I forgot where. It was like they went around like South Africa.
Okay,
right?
okay,
It was like
okay,
one of those type. It was like a school trip back like 4 years ago.
Right.
And she was like sending me all like these pictures and videos and like kind of different like cultural things that they were bringing her to. And I was like, this shit looks incredible.
It is.
Yeah.
You should go out there, man, for a little vacay.
I was gonna say for like an American or for someone from New York who wants to go out there, what are some things that when I eventually plan this trip out there,
South
that I should
Africa
do?
does look.
It depends
actually
on what you want to
fucking
get up
sick.
to,
It
man.
looks
If
so
you want to
nice
just
with all I've
chill
seen.
and experience the culture, have some good food and stuff like that, I'd say start off in Cape Town, because it's a long flight. So start off in Cape Town, cool off a little bit, take the nature in a little bit. There's amazing mountains there. Table Mountain is there. Right across Table Mountain is the ocean. It's beautiful.
Ooh.
You know, Cape Town's not too crazy as far as like the nightlife. So when you want to get into something, you move from Cape Town, you go to Joburg. Nightlife is crazy in Joburg. I get to go out to all the
No, I feel like at some point in my life I need to go to South Africa. Japan is like my main destination. I love their culture. Want to get involved. Want to see a bunch of stuff, and get involved in it. As I've reacted to Nancy C more and more, and as I've seen more and more glimpses of South Africa, it makes me really want to go because South Africa seems like such a nice fucking place. Like the scenery just looks absolutely amazing. Like there it might just be the case of I've seen the best parts and like the rest of it's just like any other normal city. But I mean, I live in Northern Ireland. Like there ain't nothing special over here. Like you have the mountains and shit, but like you have mountains everywhere. There's no thing that really pops out. And maybe it's just because I've lived here for so long. Maybe people who live in South Africa feel the same about South Africa. They're like, oh, because I've lived here so long, nothing really pops out. But South Africa, there's so much that pops out to me that I'm like, shit, that looks sick. You know what I mean? And over here, to me, it doesn't have that thing. And I like to explore. I like to travel. I like to do shit. So I'm I'm gonna have to stop off at South
strip
Africa one
clubs,
day.
regular clubs.
Maybe to a
Anything you
Nazi
want to
C
get up to, pretty
concert
much.
in South Africa
And
because I
then
feel like
from
that's
there,
where
if you
it
want to
would be
end
the
it
most
off on
lit.
like a very cultural, very like softer note, you go to Durban. The beach is also there in Durban, but it's warmer. People are a bit calmer and stuff like that. Food there is amazing. Yeah, and that's how you end your trip off. That would be if I booked it for you. If I planned it out for you, that's how I would do
Shit,
it.
I might just have to call you when I do
Just get
it,
Nazi
'cause
C to
I like
book
how
the
you
tickets
ended
for
with
you,
like
book the
in
hotels for you,
Joburn. That's
book
what
the
it's
trips
called.
for you.
Say that again.
Joburn.
Durban.
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 You're like the people are calmer there. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like
That's where I'm from.
that's where you're from.
Yep.
Oh.
Also, yeah, because you seem very
I am.
very like relaxed.
Yeah.
Very relaxed. That's a good. All right, I'm gonna
Seems
take
to
that into
relax
account.
sometimes.
But it's like you say you're very relaxed, and then I see like the video game clips that you start posting. I'm like, I
Yeah.
know he must be going crazy on these games.
Yeah, that's different. That's like the adrenaline. It's like, But yeah,
That's
We're not
gamer
gonna see
Nazi
that type
C.
of. We're not gonna see that from you today.
it's something has to bring it out of me. Normally, like on a normal day, I'm calm, bro. I'm a calm guy.
When did you start getting to the Twitch streaming?
Not too long ago. I think about 7 months ago, something like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, 7 to 8 months ago.
I've been watching some of his
I
Twitch
fuck with it.
streams too.
I like seeing artists do
Appreciate
it.
it. Yeah, it's nice, man. I've always been into the game though. Yeah, I always been into gaming, and then Call of Duty. I started playing it in during quarantine, so 2020,
yeah, I
like
think
June,
we all did.
July.
I think we all did, man. I
It
really
was
did.
kinda-
Game too.
We all
Huh?
became
That was my
addicted.
quarantine game too.
Yeah.
And then you started twitching.
Yeah.
I think it's a good way to connect with fans. Like I've been noticing a
Not
lot more,
streaming,
at least like
twitching, you start
recently, that
twitching.
artists are starting to hop on Twitch because it's just like, I don't know, it gives you a different way to
Yeah.
connect with your fans immediately. That isn't just like
Yeah,
your
man.
music or like a show or like.
That's literally like a lot of people. Like there's even like some NBA players like Devin Booker. Who I had about 5 of them in my head that I was about to list off, and I Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, like all ones like I can't remember the fucking rest at this point, god damn it. But yeah, no, a lot of them. Even I think Israel Adesanya from the UFC, I'm pretty sure he streams or at least he does YouTube videos type things. Francis Ngannou kind of did like a YouTube video like here and there and things. So like a lot of like big names stream or like they do YouTube as well because it's kind of like a different way to connect to the people that support you and it's pretty sick to just see them chill outside the music, outside like the cage and
Yeah.
shit, just chill
You
and
feel you,
just
you
play a game.
interact
It's
with
pretty
them. You
cool in my
actually
opinion.
interact with them. It's like
very
it feels
basic,
like a
but-
conversation. It's not like a one-way
Yeah.
thing, or it's not
Exactly, it's a
agenda
proper
based. It's
conversation
not like
'cause you
I'm
have the
just
chat
promoting
going.
music or dropping something. I'm actually just there to vibe out with them.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
dope. It's pretty dope.
Have
It's
you
a
been
sick way to
vibing
do
out
it.
here in NYC?
Yeah, kinda. I just been doing interviews and stuff back to back, man. So I haven't really gotten to do anything.
Oh, you've been
But-
doing. Have you gotten to like experience any food? Like, what have you kind of?
I mean, I have in between interviews though.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
You didn't get like the full New York experience yet.
Not yet, no.
I don't think
I
you ever
still
will
haven't.
because you're always doing interviews
the
whenever
subway?
you go somewhere.
No.
Damn, y'all ain't put them on the subway.
But here's the thing. Everything they say about the subway doesn't sound like, you know.
But you got to do it like once.
I will do it. Yeah, I want to do it. We just haven't had time to do it. We went there, took some pictures, faked it like I did it.
Oh my god! Wait, did you post these pictures? Look.
No, you haven't posted them.
Just
Oh, you haven't
pretend that he
posted them
took
yet?
the
Is it on your
subway.
story? Let me see. Let's see.
You just have them saved. No, we didn't post them at all.
You didn't post them at all?
No.
Why y'all doing that?
Just to pretend he took the subway.
Yeah.
I can't wait for y'all to post that shit. I'm gonna be from the On the Radar account. They lying. Cat. I'm gonna take the
Yeah.
pictures of the subway and put them like right here, like, right over my head. I'll be like, look, he was lying the whole time.
Yeah.
Nah, but everything they say is true.
Yeah.
Everything they say about the subway is true. Okay, well, whoa there. Nah, you absolutely right. You hear one person sneeze on the subway and everybody just starts to disperse.
Really?
Yeah. Well, at least that's how it was at the beginning of the pandemic.
Oh, but that was everywhere though. Even at the
Yeah.
mall, it
Yeah.
was like that
I think
everywhere.
everywhere in the
Yeah, but,
world
like,
as well.
In New York though, bro, it's a little different because everybody like looks at you crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get that New York energy. They're like,
Yeah,
Who the fuck is this guy?
like they
What is
might
he
fight
doing?
you. Yeah, like
Crazy.
Like you sneeze, it's like, yo, bro, why you sneezing?
that's crazy.
Why you sneezing for?
Why you sneezing?
I watched that happen on
They
the
want to
train,
throw
dude,
hands
before
on
we
you
that shit was
because you
nuts.
That's
sneeze,
wild,
because
man.
you have
Yeah.
the cold. They
But
about to deliver that
at least
smoke.
you get to semi enjoy your time out here. I know
Why you
you've been
sneezing?
busy back to back to back, but these are good problems to have.
Yeah, they are, man. I wouldn't. I'd rather have it this way than to not be busy at all. You know.
Right. How long you been with Def Jam now?
How long's it been? A year now? Full year? Some change? 2 years straight? Oh yeah, since 2020. Yeah, 2 years.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah.
You got signed during the pandemic then.
Yeah. Bummer, but shit.
He said summer. Did
Yeah,
you-
because we had a lot of
Hey,
things
yo.
planned, man. Like I was supposed to be out
happened.
here for a couple months and stuff like that, and it just couldn't happen. So I had to hang tight back at home and stuff. Yeah.
Was it one of like the Zoom? It was like a Zoom signing type thing.
Yeah, I hate Zoom, bro. I'm glad I could delete that shit and just not think about it.
Dude,
I can't
I'm so
blame you.
glad I could delete it. So I'm glad that we never had to do a Zoom interview.
Yeah.
I didn't-
Yeah, this wouldn't have been the same on Zoom, man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I remember at the time I was like, oh yeah, doing Zoom interviews is great, easy, fun, and then I get to go eat dinner downstairs. You know what I'm saying? Like in my crib, like I don't.
And
gotta
then
go
you
to
look
work.
at, like,
Then,
the
I started
quality of
doing
it, and you're just like,
in-person
it's not
stuff
the
again. I'm
same.
like, nope, never mind. I
Yeah.
was lying to myself.
Yeah, I didn't like Zoom at all, bro. I
But-
didn't.
But being a pandemic baby is that's what like a lot of artists who come here call themselves like when they get signed. That's like that must have just been a real surreal experience because you didn't even get like the full. Obviously you were home, right?
Yeah.
Obviously you didn't get like the full like coming here, signing, champagne, all that stuff like that. But you also just didn't get like the whole experience of like being able to go around with the label and
Yeah.
just doing shit before you got
Nah,
signed
but
too.
You have an
Def Jam
opportunity
signed me.
to
I was
ignore
already
them.
established when they signed me. It's just this was for the U.S. part of things,
Mm.
so it's not like I missed out on a lot of like experiences of
Well, not like
an
being
up and coming
but
artist.
like like getting like the label taking you out to dinner out here, like enjoying that type of
I
stuff.
probably wouldn't have wanted that anyways. I'm not a chatty guy, bro. I don't like these places where we sit and talk and catch up and all that
He's
stuff.
the
I
same
don't
as
like to
me.
do none of
I'm
that
an
stuff. Even
introvert.
last night, I dipped before all of these guys, dog. They stayed there, drank and whatever. As soon as I was done meeting everyone I had to meet, I was out.
Someone's back in.
That's
the hotel.
basically the
Yeah.
same as me. Like
man.
I just like to
Back
be
to
left
not that
alone and
guy.
play video games, bro.
Huh?
Like,
Back to playing Call of Duty.
No, I was writing.
Oh, you was writing?
Yeah.
well, he's
You
been more
spend most of
productive
your time
than me.
just kind of chilling, writing.
Yeah, writing, playing games, talking to people back at home, stuff like that.
I like that though. It keeps you focused.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not being outside in New York all the time. New York gets very distracting, very quickly.
Yeah, it's not even about New York for me,
So
man.
is
I'm
something
just not
fucking
that
going on in New York. That's what.
kind of guy, you know. I just don't like to be out talking like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the project is out now.
Yep.
Album is on the way.
Yep.
When can people
Yep.
expect the album?
Probably second quarter of the year, 2023.
Okay.
Second
Yeah,
quarter of the
that's
year.
what we're aiming for.
So around summer.
What can you? Is there
Around
anything you
summer.
can tell people about the album? Not like who's on it or anything like that. but
Oh,
are you
now?
Are you working any? Are you doing anything different? Trying anything different? Experimenting? Like.
Nah, I don't want to say anything at the moment.
Say it.
It's definitely going to be something different though. All my projects are like that.
Yeah.
It's always just like
Just different.
trying
than
to
the last
take
or
everything that's
first album.
happened to me in the past 2 or 3 years because they all come in like 2 or 3 year intervals. So everything that's been happening in the time between, I just kind of wrap it up and transcribe it into music, I guess. So, yeah, it's always something different.
Word.
Yeah.
I also, before we wrap up the interview and have you rap, I gotta say, like, I know you had worked on Major Lazer.
I thought he
before.
would have.
Yep.
And it's so funny that we're doing this because like
Before
that
this?
EP and that record that you were on, I played that shit a lot that summer. I was in
Oh,
college
shit,
that
dope.
summer. And a lot, and like I also lived in like a frat house at the time, right? So
Yeah.
I would play that shit at every party. So
Fire.
when you came across my email and through EP and Def Jam, I was like, yo, I know him. Like I was playing this EP. I was playing his music back in what year was
That's
that?
fire, man.
2017?
Yeah, sometime, yeah.
2017.
So
I
when
want
that
to know. I
released-
want you to know that I've known
Holy shit.
that you've been out here like for quite some time, man. So I
Love,
want to
man.
give you your flowers for that too.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it, man.
How
Love.
did that come about with you and them too? Because I'm just curious for my own,
So when
I don't know. He said about a project with Major Label. I don't know about that, but I know the song particular with Major Lazer. I know I've reacted to that. Did that come out 2017, like the same time as that? Because if that did, that's actually fucking insane. But like,
originally when we did that song, it was
I know I've
for
reacted to
these
that
other
song,
two
and that
DJs
song
from
was
South
so
Africa.
good. I
They
still
go by the
listen to it
name Major
consistently to this
League
day.
though, not Major Lazer. Yeah, so the song was supposed to be theirs and my Purisa, and then I don't know what happened. It just went from this person to that person to that person, and then ended up with Major Lazer, I guess.
That's fire. So it wasn't even originally supposed to be just Major Lasers for some other DJs from down there too.
I don't even think they were in the picture at first. It was just supposed to be Major League. Wow. Yeah, I think so.
That's crazy. See,
Yeah,
I
man.
like knowing shit like that. I like knowing the stories behind the records.
Yeah, it's an interesting story because it's like went from Major League to Major Lazer. Funny.
But that's still a big record, so congratulations on that. And, you know, thank you
Absolutely,
for also
yeah.
being a part of my soundtrack to Summer 2017.
Oh yeah, salute, man. Pleasure, shit.
So we're going to have you rap over Super Gremlin today, right?
Yes, sir.
Why Super Gremlin?
I don't know.
wanna
It
hear
was
this.
kind of just easier to rap to, and I like that song. Beat is hard as fuck. Also,
It
Well,
is.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the people to see it.
I've
By
never
the time
reacted
that
to
this
it.
is
I've
out,
never
that's
heard the
already
original,
out, so
I'll
make
be
sure y'all go
honest.
check that out.
yes, sir.
Before we sign off, let the people know they can follow you at anything else you want to let them know. Now's the time to
No,
do
I've
it.
actually never
This
heard the original
camera
song.
right
I know
here.
Dax did a
Ivyson Army Mixtape is
freestyle.
out.
Man,
The
he
merch
did.
is out too. This is
Son of
it
a
right
beat.
here. You can get it at ivysonentertainment.io. Album coming very soon, and
I can't
yeah,
wait
appreciate
for the
you, man.
album.
Appreciate you, bro.
Love.
Nasty on the radar. Go check out that freestyle. Go show him some support. Go show him some love. Love and support is free, but y'all
All right,
already knew that.
check
Till
it
next
out.
time, on the radar, my guy.
Appreciate you.
Boom.
Love.
Dope.
Already checked it out. Hey, no, I never actually have seen, like, heard or reacted to even the Super Gremlin. I know Dax did a freestyle of it. I know Nasty did a freestyle of it. So I know the beat. I know the beat's hard, but I've never actually done a reaction to the original. But hey, yeah, no, that was. I basically say the same thing every single time I do a reaction to like an interview of Nasty C or like a funny moment. So I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it's just cool to see him outside of the music and to just see him as a person. He's just chill as fuck. And just the way he literally said, like, whenever there's a party, he goes, nah, just meet who I need to meet. I say hi, have a bit of a good time, and I go home. And I just write and play video games. And he's an introvert, basically, the same as me. Like, you go out, you have a good time, but you also just like to chill and just, you know, relax and just be left alone and play video games and shit. And that's the same as me. That's why I think I like him so much, because he's relatable as fuck. But hey, obviously, as always, shout out to Nasty. I really enjoyed that interview. Hope you all enjoyed this, as always. Hope you all are thinking positive and test negative. Hope you're having an amazing day. This is another Nasty reaction. Like I said, keep dropping them in the comments, in the playlist. Nasty C or other people, keep dropping them, and I'm going to keep reacting to them. But of course, for now, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. So, peace.